Hello, my friends. I hear so many excuses from people that don't squat properly. I thought I would address a few of those things at this very moment. First off, you have the guy who tells you that I'm scared of having a lot of weight on my back and I'm scared to get deep with a lot of weight. Well, if you want to lift 200 kilos, for instance, and you're scared to reach depth with that, you're not ready to squat 200 kilo yet. Half squats or quarter squats is stupid, idiotic. So what you do, you take a weight that you're confident you can reach depth with, then you train with this weight, and then you slowly add more weight. It doesn't matter how slow. There are 52 weeks in 1 year. If you added 2.5 kilo every week, it would be over 100 kilo in 1 year. So be patient. Don't go for the big weights just because you want to lift big weights. Be patient and stay away from injuries. And the way to do it is to do it gradually and slowly. Ask more experienced lifters if you have problems and use a great training program. Also, something else I would like to address is squat intensity. Of course, everybody likes to squat heavy, and breaking PRs is really good, and it makes you feel good. However, if you keep very high intensity over a long time, you will run into problems. You will get injured, you might stall, you might even get weaker. And the point is, if you get any injuries, it will put you back. Say you put 50 kilo on your squat over the last 3 years. That's a tremendous achievement. Say you had 180 kilo, now you have 230 kilo. Very good. But if you get injured and you cannot squat properly, you can lose strength. Maybe you fall back to 210 kilo for a 1 repetition max. And my point is that if you are more patient, it might take you longer to increase your squat, but the chances that you get injured are less. So, if you have the turtle and you have the punter and they start running at the same time, of course the punter will be leading after maybe 1 year, 2 years, 3 years of running. But what about after 15 years? Is the punter still running? Or is he sitting in a wheelchair because his knee is broken forever? And the turtle is approaching a 300 kilo squat. So, what I'm trying to say is that you need to have a long-term perspective in your squatting. What you do in one single session, of course, it is important and it is nice to make new PRs and stuff like that. But if you have a bad session, if you don't have a lot of energy, don't despair. Don't feel down. Don't let the people around you feel down too, because it's not worth it. Because you need to have perspective. You're going to squat for many, many, many years. And even if you just increase your squat for 10 kilos each year, in 10 years, this will be 100 kilos. So if your current squat is 200 kilo and you are patient and increase it with 10 kilo each year, you could be able to hit 300 kilo in 10 years time. Of course you can do it faster, but big weights is not easy. I have been squatting for 10 years and I have done many errors and I've been doing a lot of things wrong, but the one thing that I've always done is to never give up and to always try to improve my knowledge, my form, my training philosophies, everything I try to improve. And that's the key point. If you never give up and you always try to improve, you will learn more and more, and your training methods will become better, and you will know what is the best method for you to become a stronger squatter. So this is a message for you all. Be patient, and to become strong, it's not necessary to lift with great intensity all the time. Most of my training now is rather boring, and the PR attempts is not so frequent anymore, but still I believe my current method is a more sane method and is better for the long-term health of both my body and my knees. I wish you the greatest success in your hunt for a great squat, and remember, be patient and be consistent, and also remember that your attitude is everything. What others lift, the weights other lifters lift doesn't matter. What matters is that you believe in yourself and you are proud of your achievements. No matter what, if you squat 120 kilo or 200 kilo or 270 kilo, be proud. Thanks. Have a good day.